Okay, I have to share this because we've been using it a lot lately with travel, and it is something that I can't talk about enough. This is a blackout tent, and this is how small it wraps up to be when you're finished. So it fits in like a checked bag, or if you're traveling in the car, it is smaller than a lawn chair, and this is everything in it. Now, I'm going to just show you how actually fast, with no edits, how fast it is to set it up. So we use it all the time. Like, it is something, I have 3 kids and I only bought it with my last kid, and she's almost 2, but she's been using it since she was about maybe like 9 months old. And I honestly wish this is something I would have bought with our first kid, because you don't realize how much you need it. Even when we just like go someplace like for Christmas, bringing it with for like naps if we're at somebody else's house, it's game changing, especially if your child likes the darkness. So this is how it looks. And this is all you do is, once it's all spread out, I just like to make sure none of this are caught on anything. You just press it down, and it's like one of those pop out beach tents. That's literally it. So this is the front here. This goes over the top to make it complete darkness. I will just, so this goes over the top to make it complete darkness, but you can see here, this is mesh, and it's like a little pocket. So if you have maybe a sound machine or a baby monitor, the only thing with the baby monitor, we did slide it in here, like the camera, to be able to see her. But these holes, you just got to know, like, your camera is going to look like it's looking through a beehive. But it's enough to know if she's awake or asleep. So this is a window that you have. It's on the inside and the outside. So like as she gets older, we'll probably just put a baby bed, but like a pack and play fits perfectly in here. And then the door is also a double zipper over here to undo the door. So there's little vents here at the bottom. It's only on one side, but there are windows on both sides, and there's not a window in the back. Literally, that's basically everything you like need to know. But if you want to see just how dark it does get, these clip on, I just clip them in here. Now I know there is another version, a brand name version of this. I have not used it, but honestly, I haven't felt the need. I think this was such a good price. And it does exactly what it's meant to do. And it fits a pack and play. It fits a like little kid mattress also. So I think it's perfect. It fits perfect. So if you want to see just how dark it gets in here, just gonna zip it up. So you can see a very, very slight light, like our windows right there, but you need it to be a little bit so it does get like some airflow. So that's about how dark it gets. Speaking of airflow, when it is hot in the summer and you are not in a hotel or in a room that has air conditioning, I would 1000% be putting just a portable fan in that little pocket up here to help create so it doesn't get too hot and stuffy. Also, our monitor does tell us the temperature too, so we are able to control it that way. But normally when we have the fan, it's fine. If you are in a hotel room where there's air conditioning, it's also fine. But we've had where we've gone camping and we need to have a fan on her, because even though it is breathable fabric, it obviously gets a lot hotter a lot quicker. So if you are hot in your bed, they are going to be a lot hotter in here. So that pocket works great for a fan because it goes on her, and also opening up these little vents too. And taking it down and folding it up is literally just as easy. So you take this off. I always prefer to zip this up here. And then you just press up and it goes together. And then you take the edges and put them together. And then I always fold them down. I always fold it down like this. And then you just 2 at a time. Like I make sure the fabric is like that. And then 2 at a time, you bend, like you pull out just a little bit and you bend here. And same on this side. And then you'll do one more set of these at the top. So always just, it's easier if you just shake it out a little bit before you fold it. And then like that. Like I'm literally doing this with one hand right now. That's how easy it is. Once you've got it like this, I just take all the excess fabric like that. And then I use the little top part and I just like wrap that around like this. And then I slide it head first into the bag. And that's everything. Overall, this is something we bring and use almost at least twice a month with little trips or big trips. And so if you have a child who likes the darkness, I would get this sooner rather than later.